Hello and welcome. My name is Sasha Kareva, an accredited gemologist based in Bangkok, and today I'm excited to share with you last news from the gemstone industry. Last week I spent 5 days at the 17th Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair. It is one of the biggest events for gemstone lovers and traders alike. Whether you are a collector, a designer, or just someone fascinated by gems, this is the place to be. And no worries if you are far from Bangkok, I'll show you all the beauties I had the chance to see, admire, and even purchase. So this event happens twice a year and brings together over 1,200 exhibitors from more than 30 countries. In total, there are 2,500 booths to explore. Let's dive in. This fair gathers people from all over the world. You can find everything from raw stones to finely crafted jewelry, and of course some of the rarest and most beautiful gems you ever see. Just look at this beautiful lagoon tourmaline, spinel, ruby lights. Everything here is top-notch, straight from the source. Bangkok is one of the main hubs for the gemstone trade, and that's why this fair is so important. What's great about being here is that you can actually talk to the dealers and even the miners themselves. You can learn something new about the origin of the stone, their unique properties, and of course negotiate a bit and have a good deal. I'm thrilled to share with you my new treasure. This is Padparadscha Sapphire. It's a true gem of the fair. It has a rare orangey pink color which is extremely sought after. Gemstones like this are not just beautiful, they are investments. It was a great opportunity for me to add one more rare and high-quality gemstone to my stock. I traded some of my demantoid garnets from the world's most sought-after deposit for this beauty. Now the 3-carat Padparadscha with a GRS certificate is available on my website TrueGems.store for just $5,400 or $1,750 per carat. I've never seen this size and quality for less than $2,500 per carat. I must point out that I got this price through a gemstone exchange. There are no cheap deals in the market for good stones. Those stories about someone buying a priceless gem for just a few pennies do often sound like modern-day fairy tales. In reality, the gemstone market is highly specialized, and it's rare to find such significant deals without expert knowledge. Most of the time, the price of high-quality gems reflects their true value due to expertise of dealers and appraisers. The romantic notion of discovering a hidden treasure for next to nothing trends to overlook the complexities of the gem trade. It requires knowledge, skill, and a keen eye to access a gemstone's true worth. And while there may be occasional expectations, they are far from the norm in a market where quality and rarity drive prices. What I can do using my expertise is find the right stone for my client, considering color, cut, and carat weight, and maybe negotiate a bit. What I often see at exhibitions is that visitors who buy on their own tend to choose average quality stones for the same money. It's perfectly normal when you are not in the gem business, like how I would not know how to pick a vintage watch or a guard dog if I did not work with them regularly. So if you have the chance to use someone's professional skills, it's a smart move, especially if you consider gemstones as an investment. Back to the exhibition. There is something here for every taste, from high-end luxury pieces to affordable gemstones for new collectors. It's a perfect opportunity to discover what suits you best. I always like watching Chinese buyers who live stream from the booth while selling affordable jewelry or low-quality jade and amber. This business model is unique, and I have not seen dealers from other countries use it, but it works with inexpensive items where decisions are quick. The booth that impressed me the most at this fair belonged to a company offering Vietnamese cobalt spinels. Cobalt spinels are the rarest and most expensive type of spinel in the world. You can find cobalt spinels in places like Tanzania or Sri Lanka, but the color does not compare to the legendary deposit in LongIen, Vietnam. I got so caught up in admiring the stones that I did not even take a good video, but I did capture a few pictures to give you an idea. Usually you'll find just a few very small cobalt spinels less than half a carat at the other booths. But here they had around 100 stones, with the largest over 7 carats. I was not brave enough to ask to see the largest one, but I did hold a 4-carat piece priced at $300,000 per carat, more than $1 million in total. It's a perfect illustration of rarity. You even cannot name your price because no one has stones like this to compare with. I cannot say for sure whether cobalt spinel prices will continue to rise. These prices already seem unbelievable to most buyers. But I'm certain that other gemstones still affordable today, like spinels, tourmaline, spin, and demantoid or tsavorite garnets, are following a similar path. I hope I've impressed you with the cobalt spinels. Now let me show you some more affordable stones I found based on my current clients' needs. First, I was on the hunt for emeralds. Normally, I don't stock emeralds on my website TrueGems.store because the range of shapes, colors, and inclusion varies so much. Everyone has their own preferences. For one client, I chosen an emerald pair, a vivid green octagon cut pair weighing over 4.5 carats with a jewellery certificate priced at just under $100,000. I also found for another client a round cut pair, 6 mm in diameter, vivid green, perfect for stud earrings, priced at almost $10,000. I was also tasked with finding a ruby for a novice investor. The ruby had to be pear-shaped, at least 1 carat, unheated, and with pigeon blood color. We found a stunning natural ruby for $7,000. The client plans to hold onto it for 5 years and see how much the value increases. Another important task I had at this gem fair was to find a blue sapphire for a male client, weighing over 4 carats. The cut was crucial since it might be set in a ring. The unique challenge was that my client lives in 2 regions, and one far north and one far south. For the southern region, I would typically choose a royal blue sapphire, as the sun brings out the best in the color. But in northern regions, that same stone could appear almost black due to the low sunlight. My goal was to find the perfect balance, not too dark and not too light, a beautifully saturated color. These shades are often labeled by laboratories as cornflower or peacock blue. A high-quality sapphire of this size starts at around $3,500 to $4,000 per carat for a heat-treated stone, and unheated sapphires can go up to $20,000 per carat. Visually, there is a little difference between heated and unheated sapphires, but the price gap is significant. I must say I took special pleasure in examining the unheated sapphires under a loop, checking for internal fractures and inclusions, finding rutile inclusions not from a book in a stone I was holding was one of the most rewarding moments of my work. So that wraps up my visit to the 17th Gem Fair here in Bangkok. Whether you are a buyer, a seller, or just an admirer, this event is an incredible experience. Until next time, keep shining and stay gem obsessed. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. I love reading questions and reactions. If you would like to see all my stock, please visit my website TrueGems.store. And see you in the next videos.